If your eye is corrupt, your whole body is corrupt. Pastor, I don't get it. Your eyes talks about your heart. These are sins that are hidden, that people can't see. Jealousy, covetousness, lust, hatred of other people, unnecessary judgment, criticism, slander. It's all the evils and darkness you have in your heart that you don't want to deal with. He says when you recognize those things in you and you think, well, the Lord knows my heart. If you don't deal with the sins in your heart, he says you will make it to the end and your portion will be hellfire for not dealing with the sins of the heart. The Lord knows that sin is so destructive, he goes through extreme measures to warn all of his followers to deal aggressively with your sin, to not love it. He says to deal with it aggressively. Mutilate your heart. Mutilate your behavior. Watch this. Do whatever you have to do to not live a life of sin. Stop making excuses for this. I know he's handsome. I know he sex you real good, but y'all are sexing on the way to hell. I know you open your phone and I know her hips is dope, but you're watching on your way to hell. I know you don't like what they're telling you. You want to be rebellious. You're being rebellious on your way to hell. And I know somebody, I already know, somebody giving me pushback right now. It's, why I gotta be that severe? No, family. You want to know what's really severe? Luke chapter 19. You think the Lord is doing the most? Like, it don't take all of that. It's just a little sin. It's just a little issues of my heart. It's just a little thing that I do on the side. It's just my crystals. It's just my sage. It's just my tarot cards. It's just a little sex on the weekend. It's just a little addiction to alcohol. It's just a little rebellion. It's just a little pride. It's just a little me giving a hard time. It's just a little gossip. It's just a little me stirring up strife in my squad. It's not really that serious, Lord. I mean, come on, it's not really that serious. Like, I am serving on a team. I am giving my tithes and offerings. It's not really that serious. Like, you know my heart, Lord. You know I'm faithful, so it's not really all of that. And you know why some of y'all think it's not really all of that? Watch. Because you've been deceived by grace. The reason you don't take dealing with your sin aggressively is because you and I have been deceived by grace. Because God is gracious and because we live in the era of redemption, a period of time of grace, because you don't see his wrath being poured out now, you think you're gonna skate off. And I'm telling you, from the heart to behavior, nobody is gonna get away with no unrepentant sin. That is sin you refuse to aggressively deal with. You're gonna meet the judgment for that when you die. And the only reason you think the Lord is cool with your sin, because you've been deceived by grace. I assure you right now, if the Lord was striking everybody dead for willful sin, cats would clean up their act quick. And you know what the Lord is calling his people to? Here it is. He's calling us to a life, watch this word, of holiness. He's talking about your heart and your behavior. Be holy as I, your Father, am holy. Oh, you thought holiness was a sermon. You didn't know it was a charge on the believer to deal aggressively with your sinful behavior. Gosh. And watch, I'm about done. You say, no, Lord, you're doing the most. It don't take all of that. No, let me show you what doing the most is. Let me show you what's worse. Luke 16 verse 19.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I have a lyrical message